I'm not interested in your friends in high places, and I don't trust politicians.
No, if we listened to you, we'd still be rolling drunks for a living.
You broke?
You'll carry that stink of the streets with you the rest of your life.
I like the stink of the streets. It makes me feel good. I like the smell of it. It opens up my lungs.
Sergio Leone's epic crime drama and first departure from a long run of westerns. Once Upon a Time in America sees a former Prohibition-era Jewish gangster, played by Robert De Niro, return to the Lower East Side of Manhattan over 30 years later, where he once again must confront the ghosts and regrets of his old life. The word epic is a term used too lightly very frequently when discussing film and other media. However, in terms of narrative scope, focus and presentation, there is no better word to describe this film. At a monumental near 4-hour runtime, the film explores Noodles, played by De Niro, as a teenager starting out in crime in 1918, all the way through to him returning to the city in the late 60s. Presented in a non-linear fashion, the film is masterfully structured and flows seamlessly between each section as the story plays out. Due to the substantial runtime, the film is truly able to explore and go in depth in all 3 sections of Noodles' life, and is one of the most thoroughly immersive and engaging Manhattans ever put to screen. Seeing how the city lives, breathes and changes over time as its characters grow older is fascinating and completely captivating. From the large sections spent on Noodles' youth, as he and his group of friends are loose, causing trouble and making smart deals on the streets, the film captures a sense of freedom and adventure perfectly, and contrasts this with some truly gut-punching moments when the realities of the streets hit them. At the top of the game, there is a glamour yet vicious feel to the proceedings, and when Noodles returns 30 years later, the city is a shell of what it once was, with those he knew either having moved on from the city or from life in general. The visual style and set design of the film is masterful. The sheer amount of detail, props and extras that are on display is jaw-dropping and completely transports you to the era that the film is set. The cavernous wide roads of the city feel gargantuan when the young gang run through them, and the location cinematography is masterful. The gunfights and hits are savagely bloody and visceral with sharp camera work, and the lighting and shadow usage as an older Noodles walks the streets and visits his old haunts is excellent at crafting a somber atmosphere. The score from the late Ennio Morricone is perfect, integrating his famous western tones with a jazzier of the era style, and the diegetic usage of the panpipes is very effective as well. This is certainly one of De Niro's most understated performances, and though his career is filled with iconic roles, this I feel deserves more of a mention and discussion. Clearly inspiring his performance in The Irishman, De Niro brings many layers to Noodles, and we are completely invested in his character, despite some of the despicable acts he commits. Nailing the intimidating gangster archetype he is known for, and also the quieter, more subdued, older sections where he still manages to be imposing. James Wood is brilliant as Max, Noodles' best friend. He's cocky, cunning, and with a vicious temper. Their chemistry is very believable, and the tension in the dramatic moments between them is well crafted. Joe Pesci has a smaller role here, but leaves a significant impression on the story. All the main supporting cast are excellent overall, and as are the young actors playing them as teens who do a great job for a substantial amount of the film. Once Upon a Time in America is a masterpiece, not just within its own genre, but in film as a whole. Feeling like a true life's journey and showing us all the most personal and intimate details, bad or good, of the world of crime, through the lens of a legendary director. The world building and visual presentation is outstanding, and the performances deliver all around. This is essential viewing. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I should hopefully have some other videos up soon. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you thought of the film and other film recommendations that you want me to review or talk about. As again said again, thanks for watching, and I will speak to you again soon. Cheers.